So mate, thank you so much for your time today. A really exciting time for you at the moment, and one of your newest acquisitions to kick off 2018.
La Quinta. We could not be prouder about the acquisition of La Quinta, James. We have just such excitement and pride in our company and with the La Quinta team that this deal is going to close in the second quarter of this year, and that La Quinta will become our 21st brand, which will add 900 hotels and take us from 8,100 hotels today to over 9,000 hotels, and keep us in that spot of having the most hotels under operation than anyone else in the industry. The other exciting thing for us is its room count addition. We're today the 5th largest by room count, and it will move us to the 3rd position in the industry, and at a time when size really matters. Consolidation, we think, will continue to happen. La Quinta is the now 3rd acquisition this company's done in the last year, adding four great brands, and we're really excited about it.
And if you look at that growth as well, I mean, you're also you've got a network coming through with 13 million members of theirs as well, further bolstering your rewards network as well.
The loyalty program was a big piece for us in looking at La Quinta in terms of what it will add. La Quinta Rewards today, as their management team talks about it, contributes over 44% of their occupancy, share of occupancy. 13 million very dedicated, very loyal members that will join our 55 million Wyndham Reward members in the #1 loyalty program in North America. And to your point, really strengthen our loyalty program, and that's really important for La Quinta franchisees and owners, and for our franchisees and owners in terms of the importance of loyalty today.
You've also got development potential with that brand as well, not just in the existing countries where the brand actually is.
Really powerful combination from a development standpoint. La Quinta has a great new prototype, Del Sol, which is the majority of their pipeline. Their pipeline of 252 hotels is 90% new construction of this new prototype. They have a great sales team. They have a great franchise sales team, and when you combine that sales team with our sales team, which we think is pretty great, we think we could do great things expanding the La Quinta brand not only in North America, as you say, but they've been very active down in Latin America. Mexico is a big market for La Quinta. We've been talking to the La Quinta Franchise Advisory Committee members there in terms of our commitment to that market, to that country, and expanding La Quinta brand across Mexico and all these other Latin American countries that La Quinta has been targeting. One of the brands we bought not too long ago, about a year ago, was Fen Hotels, and 26 managed hotels and a great team of management professionals, franchise sellers, management development folks that will now have La Quinta also to sell across Latin America, across Argentina, Uruguay, and all the countries that the Fen brands are in today will be only additive.
Which is fantastic for you. The other thing too, it bolsters your management position as well, doesn't it? It really gives you a lot of managed hotels, which is an area of growth for Wyndham in the last few years.
It really has been. We made the commitment 3 or 4 years ago to get into the management business in a big way. We manage some large portfolio for Falcor Lodging Trust, which is now RLJ, for Hospitality Properties Trust. For many other individual owners, we're managing over 100 hotels today. La Quinta will add over 300 hotels, bringing a great management team along with it, great management resources, which is what we need, and making our management presence, to your point, over 415, 420 hotels managed in the United States.
So this is also alongside a strong pipeline you've already got as Wyndham as a group already, isn't it? Our
pipeline, James, has never been stronger. We've seen the strongest growth in North America. Our pipeline last quarter, we're about to report our 4th quarter earnings, but our pipeline in the 3rd quarter grew 16% faster in North America than it did anywhere in the world. So when you take that exceptionally strong pipeline that La Quinta has in North America and add it to our significant pipeline, it's going to be powerful for our growth going forward.
Obviously, North American, South American growth is huge. Asia is obviously growing dramatically for you still. No signs of slowing down there, isn't there?
No signs of slowing down. As we were talking about moments ago, our team over there had a record year. Asia, our China division, and our Southeast Asian Pacific Rim division saw the fastest growth in 2017 that they've seen in its history. Great growth across Indonesia, new countries opening up for us like Vietnam, and continued strength in China, where we're now 1,300 hotels and growing.
Obviously, brand potential too. The more brands that you acquire, you give more ammo to these development teams around the world.
Absolutely. No, there's nobody when we have an acquisition to announce that's more excited internally within our company than our franchise sales team and our managed development team in terms of having great new brands to go out and sell.
And how are the new brands going? How's Trademark going for you? Wyndham Grand coming along well as well?
Trademark has been a great new brand for us. It is of our 21 brands, we've acquired 19. 2 have been developed internally. Wingate by Wyndham being one, Trademark being the second. We announced it less than 6 months ago, and we're now up to 70 hotels in the system. It's seeing great demand, not only in North America, but also in Europe, in countries like Austria, Germany, Switzerland, where we're adding trademarks to independent hotels that have a great brand awareness, that want to be part of a leading loyalty and distribution system that we provide in terms of being able to provide them more contribution and lower their costs. You mentioned Wyndham Grand, especially in Asia. We're seeing great growth in countries like China, where we're opening Wyndham Grand after Wyndham Grand, new construction Wyndham Grands that are managed by our team and are showing up as our great new Wyndham Grand in Xi'an, China, as the #1 of 2,200 hotels on TripAdvisor in a city with just about every luxury brand out there. And that's really important. We were talking earlier about the inbound potential for the Chinese, so that when people from overseas are coming in and looking for that same product quality, Wyndham Grand, and they're visiting Florida, they have in Florida 3 new Wyndham Grands to choose from the main gate of Bonnet Creek to Jupiter Island north of Palm Beach, to the brand new Wyndham Grand down on the #1 Condé Nast Wyndham Grand beach in America on Clearwater Beach. It's a really exciting time for Wyndham Grand, and it's really important that our flagship brand at the upper upscale segment speaks to something of the essence that we want it to in the upper upscale market from a quality standpoint. In that every one of our marketing programs, our loyalty program, is attached to that name, Wyndham.
And obviously these brands obviously assist with travel globally, don't they? Inbound travel to America, travel to Europe, travel to Asia. And people know your brands from the US, they know your brands from Asia. Obviously, the more brands that you do acquire, you're also picking up a lot of international travelers at the same time.
Absolutely, and our job as marketeers, and we're marketing from an umbrella standpoint under the Wyndham Rewards umbrella, is all about that. People ask us all the time, do we have too many brands? Our brands all fit in their segment, and they're now all tied together by the industry's leading loyalty program.
And how much further do you see this consolidation going on in the industry? It seems to have not be slowing down. Is there much more out there potentially that can be acquired, do you think?
I think there is tremendous opportunity out there for continued acquisition, and one of the things we're most excited about as we launch and become our own publicly traded company is the ability to do just that, do more acquisition in addition to the really strong organic growth that we've been seeing with our brands.
And last but not least, the other one everyone's talking about is innovation, technology, and how's Wyndham keeping the pace with technology at the moment?
Technology will define all of us moving forward. We made the strategic decision 3 years ago. We've talked about this before, to partner with leading technology providers. Our technology transformation, our journey, I'd say we're about two-thirds of the way through it. We have taken all of our mid-scale and economy hotels, and we now have serverless, cloud-based property management systems, which are connecting to what we believe to be the #1 central reservation system on the planet, Sabre Synexus. And by this time next year, later this year, we'll be through all of our 21 brands onto that platform.
Well, Geoff, very exciting times. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for being here.